Ryan and I are gonna be answering your dire Reality House questions.
Jesus.
Juiciest questions from Reality House, and react to some tweets that we found.
So timed out Danny for 600 seconds, and that feels appropriate.
Yeah. See you in 10 minutes, Danny. That's what you get. So I had my assistant Jill actually grab some of the best ones.
Who was very sweet, by the way, and we love Jill.
We love Jill, yes. Everyone go send Jill a nice tweet. She's the best. She helps a lot on the show as well. So without her, Reality House wouldn't be where it is today. So, all right, let's start answering some of these questions. All right, if you had to pick your dream cast to play, who all would be in it and why? You wanted Bretman Rock. That's one of our really dream.
I think he'd be genuinely the perfect cast member because he is like
he's hilarious,
ripped, so he could crush the competitions, but he's also funny. He can be dramatic.
Yeah,
he's serious. I think he'd be the best cast member ever.
He's great. Can I ask a question? And I don't want Bretman to be like offended or anything.
Oh God,
but
maybe don't say it.
No. Like, does he make YouTube? Like, what? How is he so big?
I don't think. I think he's above social media now.
Does he do like?
I'm sure he does other things,
traditional stuff. I don't know if he's an actor. I don't know what he does.
He's been so big for so long.
Every time I see, he has the most aesthetically pleasing videos. He has like mountains and volcanoes in the back.
Yeah, he's like in a
he
volcano.
Lives in like Hawaii.
Yeah,
it's really dope. But and he gets like numbers like crazy, and I'm like, whoa, what? I don't even know what you do. I would love Ricky Thompson. I think he is hilarious.
When that Sophia stuff was going on, and he was on that big call, and stuff he was saying, I was in tears just the way he was wording things.
Funny.
I don't know if I could be around him on the show. Like, he makes me laugh.
Yes.
An absurd amount. Him and Ricky Dillon, for some reason, are two people that make me laugh the most.
Ricky, we'll for sure have Ricky eventually, I'm assuming. I think Emma Chamberlain would be great.
Yeah, Emma's great.
I think Emma would be really great. We were gonna get Zayn, actually. We actually called him to replace Fusi and Bryce, and he couldn't last minute, but he was this close. Him and Matt were about to come on. Next question. Was there something you guys wish you could have done differently? Whether that be location, challenges, twists, etc. This is a really good question, Ash.
Well, I'll start with my obvious one. I wish it wasn't satanic level hot.
No one knows it was that hot.
I talk about it all the time on my stream because I tell everybody, like, I don't know if you realize that when they're running like this, it really was 120, and it's not sarcasm.
The coldest, we were scared that the cameras were overheat.
Coldest ain't a word.
The coldest.
The least amount of hot.
The least amount of hot it got was 97 degrees, and that was at like 5 a.m., like right before the sun came up. Yes, I have one. It's a big one. It's basically the fundamentals of the show. We have to film all of this in like 5 to 6 days, meaning we have to split up 5 days into 10 episodes. What this means is we can't put every single challenge, every single head-to-head, and we can't basically put one whole day in one episode. So what a lot of people complain about is like, yo, this didn't even have like the full challenge. Like, this didn't even have a full head-to-head. Yeah. I get that and I understand. You should see the first season. It's really bad. I wish to get to the point where we film all 10 days, and then one day is one full 24 hours is an hour-long episode. That's like my ultimate goal. Yeah. Or done differently, I guess. This is very like quick, but I wish we either upped the price of an advantage or limited them how many advantages they can get for the entire season, because that was a good comment as well. Everyone got advantages. Yeah. And it's fucking annoying. It annoyed me on the show.
We didn't know though.
But it was the first time bringing that like
concept. Yeah,
concept to the game. So we've learned on that for sure. But
we were unaware when we wrote it if anyone would even pay, because we were like, it is their money. Yeah. What if nobody does it? Well, the opposite happened. So we live and learn.
What was the most tense, awkward moment while filming, and what was the most hilarious moment while filming? One of some of the best times is the day before we film, like the preparation for it, because we have a team to like I don't know how to plug in cameras and charge them and set wiring and shit. So we just like go around and like fuck around. And the first night it was me, Ryan, Mondo, and Kian, and oh no, it was David. It wasn't Mondo, was it?
He was there too.
Oh, it was David as well. And there was spiders all over the location.
No, they weren't spiders. They were bird eaters.
They were like, I swear to God, like this big.
That could eat a baby sparrow.
And there was like 2 big spiders. We decided to sleep in the bunk beds, and we did wash the sheets right before they came.
Yes, we did.
But we decided to sleep in the bunk bed room before they came that night. And there was huge spiders, and we were fucking scared to sleep in them.
And they sent me to try to eliminate the spiders. And then guess who got the bottom bunk? Me. Everybody conned me into
So
sleeping
that
on the
was
floor.
fun.
So I got 1 hour sleep.
Ah! Oh my god, that scared me.
You scared me more than that did.
I thought there was someone behind me.
What do you think is a butler here? Who
That fucking scared me.
The most awkward and tense though is obvious, but it 100% was after the whole Boosie situation.
That was so
because
tense.
once again it was 1 a.m, and when you film,
I think it was later. We went to bed at like
It was
4:30.
1
I remember
a.m.
that.
when Bryce told me what happened. I looked at my watch, said 101. When you're there since like 8 a.m. filming, and then it's 1 a.m., the last thing you want to do is film again and like think about content. So that was an awkward meeting for us to have at 2.
Okay. Longer.
That was, you know, what can you do after that? It just derails it. There was a little moment where I'm in the house and Uzi is like inside, but he sees me and he starts yelling my name, and I was just like about to go to bed and I was high. So there's a clip somewhere of me running away and hiding inside the laundry cabinet because Fusi is going, "Where's Ryan?" And everybody else isn't in the house but Mondo with a camera, and everybody's laughing at me, and I've been fearing for my life, and I literally was hiding in that closet until he went to bed, and then I snuck out like a teenager, leaving the house at night, and everybody thought it was funny, except me,
funny.
because I thought that could have been the end of my life.
What do you think he wanted?
I don't want to know. But he was going, "Oh!" Oh! I spilled a bunch of water. I'm sorry. I want to say we did not feed him like any alcohol. We did the complete opposite.
You came drunk.
We were like telling, we were trying to stop it.
Yeah. Let's move on here. Where do you think KJ would be if Reality House never happened?
In the dirt.
Yeah. No, we'd be making other shows. What do you wish you got on camera? What do we wish we actually got on camera?
The Fusi thing following me. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
We got a lot on camera.
There's a lot of unseen clips that I think we're saving for maybe the reunion and stuff. But you guys got to understand, we have to pay a film crew, and they can only legally work for 12 hours, right?
Yeah.
And they have to have 12 hours off. So 12 on, 12 off. So if we started at 9 a.m., they'd have to like, wrap up cameras at 9 a.m. So there's a lot of times where we had a B-roll cameraman, which Mondo. Thank God for Mondo, because we got certain clips like with Christian and Camilla making out by the pool. That was Mondo's camera.
That's the answer. That whole segment was really
anything past
yeah.
like around 10, 11 p.m. Like it was B-roll camera footage and or interview footage, or security footage. I wish we had.
Hey guys, basically,
You just interrupted yourself,
dude. Because the cast didn't go to bed right at 9 p.m. or 10 p.m.
Yeah, no
they
way.
stayed up, as you saw, like till 1 a.m. Sometimes they would just bullshit around. We didn't really have cameras then. So I wish we had 24-hour cameraman, and I think we're going to change that in the next season where there's a staggered film crew. So film crew A stays for 12 hours, and then film crew B gets there 3 hours later and stays for 3 hours later. How is the show doing compared to how well you thought it would go before it came out?
Okay, do you remember the convo that we had? I was optimistic the whole time. I was the one saying, it's going to crush. And you were the one being like, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Well,
at the time.
I just said I would be happy if it got 700,000 views.
No, you said 500 to 700. And I said,
Yeah, I was like,
don't worry.
I was like, I wouldn't mind 700,000 views in the first week.
Mm-hmm.
It got like, I don't know, a mil or so.
1.2 in the first week.
Now we're hitting like 1.3 in like 3 days, like the past episode did. Okay.
Good one. Good question.
Do you wish Fusi and Bryce had actually stayed the whole season, or are you glad you got different contestants?
Do you want to? Well, I'm curious
so
on
that
your
you could
answer.
reach different viewers. I am not happy what happened. Although it was a trending topic and stuff, I wish it didn't happen. I wanted that cast to stay there the entire time. Tana had to go to New York for some reason.
Tana had to get her nails done. We just didn't. What you don't see is how much stress was involved in having to scramble, because you have there's like 30 people around you, and it's like, okay, still a show. So just to take the stress away, it would have been nice to have the same cast, not have to change it, because that was a really stressful day. We didn't sleep that night.
Basically, that we needed all episodes. We needed to put the story in, so we knew it was going to be like a big story, obviously.
Hey,
with Fusi and Bryce stuff, but. Are we happy it happened? Absolutely not.
No,
like
it
absolutely
been better
not.
if it didn't, in my opinion. But
Yeah.
we made reality happen, I guess, and that's fine.
Were there any moments that you didn't realize happened until you looked at the footage afterwards?
For sure, a lot.
Yeah, there's it's actually in the trailer. There's a scene where everyone's jumping in the pool and they're like making out and shit.
Yeah, we were not anywhere near.
I wasn't there for that, so I don't know who's making out or what. So I'm very curious to see that footage, and I don't know when it's gonna come. I'm assuming the next
Soon.
couple episodes.
Yeah.
But there's some more romances and stuff and hookups in the house, so I'm very excited to see all that. Since you guys are no longer the main focus of the videos, do you guys feel distant from the viewers or in a way more closer since there is more engagement and different viewer audiences than before?
That's a cool question.
I don't feel
distant
from our audience at all. We've established like an OG like
presence,
like OG like fan base, I guess, in a sense. So I know who's like been here for forever. So, and I obviously like tweet them a lot, and like I do this a lot. I've actually, ever since I started Twitch, I've felt more closer than ever before. You and Kian ever have arguments or fights when developing the show? For instance, one of you wanting to do a specific challenge while the other is completely opposed to the idea.
That's a good follow-up to that. You didn't argue once.
No, I think it was one time it got a little heated, I think.
But like once out of
But it wasn't anything bad. Like Keen and I never get in arguments. I think it was one time where it was just like we felt like one person was doing more work than the other at one point, and the other one felt the same. So it was like, bitch, we doing the same exact work. Because I wanted Keen to do the voice because I thought he did really good with the voices, but he wanted to pay someone else. I was like, bro, we're running out of money. We don't have enough money. Can you just do the fucking voice? You're really good at it. And he's like, no, I want a real actress. And then so yeah.
I think it worked out.
But that was the only thing.
Yeah.
I think that was the only time we got like a little heated. How has it really affected you with the pros and cons of making this big of a YouTube show? Pros, we're advancing. Our team and just like production in general. Yeah. Costs more money is the con.
Stress, very stressful.
The cons to everything is it takes time to make shit. So yeah. To make a reality show like this, it takes like 4 or 5 months to plan. You know, since building a bigger team, there's a lot of umbrella work that we have to like get used to that we're not really used to right now. And Kina had to upfront a ton of money. You know, obviously we're gonna get paid back from all the brand deals and stuff and the merch. But yeah, I feel like we're kind of in a slump right now. All right, this is the last one in her likes. What's the best and worst thing about the whole thing?
Best thing is the reaction, I think, I will say, when we uploaded the trailer, seeing people talk about the production right away was super relieving because we were very obviously nervous because the response initially was not great.
And the poster reposted, yeah.
Right. So once the trailer came out and then obviously episode 1, I didn't read comments for the first like hour and I kind of did that peeking kind of thing. And once I saw they were all positive, it was like so reassuring.
Yeah.
It was very scary.
I like obviously the compliments are the best thing.
The little compliments too, like the audio sounds good. Like that's so nice to hear because that's a big component. Except when the interviews went down for a little bit. That's okay. We'll talk about that later.
Congrats,
me.
But he I think he already spilled the beans, but he basically purchased a house. He's the first in K&J to purchase a house. I'm very jealous. I want to do it now.
Yeah,
I've been planning to do it soon, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully to follow in his footsteps. Congrats. And the house is beautiful. I don't know if he showed y'all, but
it's good to see you guys.
All right.
It's great to fucking see you
guys. That was a good little segment, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed.
First, then I'm gonna leave.
All right.